Hi friend, it's Pat Sloan here. So first I have a super cute t-shirt on from one of our friends. Got the little mushroom house, little hedgehogs, and some of the mushroom earrings as well. Just getting a little bit of a fall vibe. I don't know why, but this is what it feels like. It's so cute. So cute. So today, two things before we start our mystery quilt along with the Fat Quarter Shop. One is the scavenger hunt. I just didn't want to jam that in yesterday, so I put it in for today. The scavenger hunt is the topic. It comes from our ambassador, Carrie, and she would like to see something in your sewing space that is very old, like one of your oldest items in your sewing space, but not yourself, not you, something else. So for me, it is my featherweight, which you can see over there, sitting over there on my bookshelf. So the cute little featherweight, yeah, that's my oldest thing in here. I actually have that little toy machine, but it's not that old, and so and I don't have fabric any older than the featherweight, so that is the one. All right, the other thing we have is, what is it? Oh, it is UFO Day. Today is UFO Day, and that is like, you know, like a world UFO Day. That would be like space UFOs, but of course we are quilters, and so just like a postage stamp day yesterday, we as quilters, our UFO is unfinished objects, quilt objects that are not finished. So today you might want to maybe look at one of your unfinished objects, one of your UFOs, maybe get out one of your UFOs and work on it. Possibly decide a UFO is something you no longer want to work on, and so you pack it up and find it a new home. Do something today and then tell us about it. So I hope you tell us about it over at Quilt Along with Pat Sloan or here in the comments at YouTube. Now, the mystery for Christmas in July with the Fat Quarter Shop is called Star of Wonder. Star of Wonder, and this is page 1. And I want to first show you my fabric, and then I'm going to pull up in color the image on my computer, and we'll kind of talk about how to think about your fabric and the placement of it, because it's a mystery. And this is using, you've got a background, you've got a border, and then you're using fat quarters. And so I'm going with fat quarter bundle called Kitty Christmas. Kitty Christmas, and this bundle has very similar coloration to what is shown for the project, except that it has aqua. It has this aqua in it. So here is Kitty Christmas. We're just going to look at this because it's stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Kitty Christmas. And so Kitty Christmas has, I see a panel, and I don't remember that there was a panel. So we're just going to, what is that? We're going to stick that there. It has a huge eyeball. Look at the eyeball. Oh my goodness. That must be the kitty, right? Okay, so let's stick her over here because she's distracting. I can see her in the monitor, and she's very distracting. She's very cute, but you're not going to look at anything. You're going to see that big eyeball. Okay, so there's pinks. I've got pinks, and you've got something with the kitty in the stocking, and then some smaller, and then look at the jingle bells, and then smaller dots. Then in red, so there's a whole series of red. How many fat quarters do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 10 fat quarters. And I think mostly in, well, we're gonna look at that. But here, whoops, here is, hold on. Okay, I'm back. My chair was making me insane. It wasn't balanced. Okay, so here's the reds. And yes, look at this. Look at the little, look at that, so cute. Okay, the aqua, there we go. A lot of lights, the aquas. Oh, the poinsettias are really, really pretty. They are so pretty. Got poinsettias and the little jots, and then the kitties on aqua. There's the little toys on aqua, on white with a lot of aqua pink. And then here's the bells and the stripe. We have the whole set in green, so there's quite a few green options. Green, oh, look, green, this looks really nice. Here is all green for the toys. That's super cute. And all these other red and green for the jingle bells. Then we have white. Oh, then we have gray. This one also has black and gray. So there's the black and gray. Oh, the kitties on gray are really pretty. Maybe not feeling so Christmassy on gray, but they're super cute to go in something. And then a few of them, here's the white on white. And this particular piece is my background. That's what, when we go for the background, there's my background, and that's this, which is a white on white. Okay, so I also have this red for the, I guess I'm having for the border and the binding. So got that. Okay, now we need to open this kitty. Let me just pull back and let's take a look. Okay, let's open. Oh, I totally forgot there was a panel. There's a kitty panel. Okay, I've got to look to see if they do some sort of border because I'm going to have extra fabric. So I could do some sort of border around this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. I love these little vintagey images. Well, this is a big vintagey image, but I love the vintage images. This is so darling. Kitty Christmas. Just stinking cute. Okay, let's go to the computer and take a look at colorations for the pattern. Because what we have for week 1, let me just show you. For week 1, we have a center block. And this is what it is. We have the center block. It is 16 inches, so this is super fun. Remember, the whole thing is 48 when, I believe it's 48, when it's finished. So it's a really nice wall hanging size, table topper size. You know, if you wanted, you could make 4 of them into a lap quilt, you know, and put them together side by side. So, you know, however it's going to work for you. But let's take a look on the computer.
Here you can see that there are 2 reds. These are the fat quarters that you need. So there's 2 reds, 2 greens, 2 pinks, 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. The binding was in green. There's the backing, and then the background is a light. So for the block, here you can tell what's going on. I'm going to need 1 green and 2 red fat quarters in order to do the block. So that's good. So now what I'm going to do is pick that, and the star will be this sparkling white. What's a little off white for my particular one, but it's like, that is so cool. I love it. While we're over here online, let's take a look at the fat quarter page for Hello Kitty. And so first of all, you've got this Jolly Bar, which I want to show you the pattern for the Jolly Bar. It is so cool. Look at that pattern. That comes with the Jolly Bar, so that's really good. And then here's a pattern they did for the kitty. You cut out the panel and you applique it on there is probably how that works. But look how sweet that is on this background. Like all the dots, so cute. And you can buy just the panel because, you know, the panel has the dots. There's also this pattern with the panel, so you can purchase a pattern that shows you how to do like a bunch of borders, make it super, super cute. How big will that be? 60 by 68, so that's a pretty good size. So that's another option. And here is this isn't in yet, but another snowflake twist. Oh, that looks like the same one. Is that the same one from the Jolly Bar that they're going to make another, like a kit with the background and everything? Probably. And there's some trees here. This is a pattern if you want to use, maybe you already have some of the fabric and you don't want the kit for that with the dots behind it. And then there's the, you know, fabrics itself. So you can already get the Fat 8 bundle. Yeah, so super, super, super cute. I just love this. Love this kitty. I'm not sure what I'll do. Something. I'll probably put border. Probably do some sort of border, but I don't want one that big, so it'll be smaller. I just wanted you to see it. It's so cute.
So what I did, because I have black and white, and I don't want to I could bring a tablet over or phone with the PDF on it, but I just sort of wrote tonal, whatever, and then I have because my computer is right there, I just bring up the page just as if you had a tablet on your counter or your work surface. So which fabrics? Actually, the fabrics for the Christmas kitty, is it Christmas kitty or kitty Christmas? Kitty Christmas, kitty Christmas. Gotta say it right. It's similar enough to what was being used that I'm gonna have no problem just sort of shifting what I have. So here are the two reds, and they will go in the two corners. So you've got like a red with more print and then the red with less print. So be, two like this and then two like that. Their green had a little bit more going on. It had a floral, so I decided I would do the same. Use the green that has the floral. The other one I could have gone with maybe this one, but I really like that concept. And you're not seeing a lot of the green, are you? It's just out here and then in the center there. So I've got the green. I will use the fat quarter up of this tone on tone before I cut into the big stuff. Just because, I might as well use this up first and have it all gone. Okay, so I am going to go ahead. This is pretty simple. You are working in sections. And so you're just, this is the first page and then this is the next page of it. And you've just got these different quadrants. This is the four corners. And then when you go to the next page over here, you'll do like the plus sign and the center, like the plus and the center. So that's pretty simple to follow. I will put the units together, and I'll just show you some of it. I'll show you pictures as we go along. I'll stop, not pictures. I'll turn the video on and show you like I usually do. Where's my brain? What am I talking about? Okay, let me just go do this. Before we go on, I decided to just go and get the rest of the fabrics because I got the two reds and the green already. And so I needed another green and two pinks. That is how it's laid out. And then I needed 4 lights. So I went with these 4 because we'll see. I can always change them, but there's not a whole lot of other lights. But I think this mimics, they all have pattern. They all have quite a bit of pattern. One of them has a lot less pattern. So I think this is a good conversion for what is going on. So there we go. So I've got these. So I will put these in my container here. I've got the container here on the side now, the Christmas container. So I will go ahead and put these together in there as what's going to be used. Everything is ready to go for sewing. Here is the block, and I have strips, all the side strips. These are the sew and flips for the top to make the little points. This is the center, which is like an economy block. So these will be, half like this, sew and flips on all 4 corners. And then these units here will make some half square triangles, and then the stepping part for down the center. And so that's it. It's pretty simple. Off to sew. I'm going to trim the half square triangles with this Quilt in a Day ruler, and they have to be 2.5 inches. So I'm going to be using that mark there. First, I just want to cut them in half. And there are a lot of ways to do this. I think this is a great ruler for those of you who like to do 2 at a time. You put the line, the 2.5 inch line, because it's going to be 2.5 inches that we're trimming it to, and you cut on both sides like this. And then I also like to just angle off the little dog ears so that when I open it, it will be nice and flat. And there we go. So this will be the exact size that I need. Super nice ruler, inexpensive, and if you've never tried it, the link is in the description box below. It's a new day. So I've got all the parts. See, they're not sewn, but they're all the quadrants. So it's basically a 9 patch at this point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now I'll sew it up. It is looking so gorgeous, so gorgeous. I love having the white star Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous. Okay, I'll sew it up. Sewn up, sewn up. Look at it. This is such a pretty block. Oh, I really love it. This is so exciting. So every week for July, on Tuesdays, the Fat Quarter Shop has a segment of this mystery called Star of Wonder, and this is week 1. So if you have not joined in, I have a project page linked below with all the information. You can join in now. You could start now. The supply list is pretty reasonable, that if you don't want to order Christmas fabric, you have some fabric, or you don't even have to do it in Christmas. I can give you that tiny little hint. This will look good in any kind of fabric. Just sew along. And you can go into September with your sew, I mean into August rather. You go into September too, but you can roll into August. And it's, you know, you don't have to worry because you have plenty of time if you're doing it with Christmas until Christmas. You could do this as fall fabrics, have a fall. But this is such a cool block. Okay, Star of Wonder is a free mystery Christmas in July from the Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, so I actually have to put that up on the wall back there, because I am putting all the things being sewn. There was a discussion in our morning chat the other day about you know, how much design wall and how much you can put on your design wall. And some people just like to do one project at a time, and then their design wall just has that one project. So I was like, I'm just going to stick up a bunch of the stuff I'm working on and see what it looks like. So there we go. So we have Block Wednesday. We have got the little stars from this guy here. I've got the yellow and white. It needs a name. Remember, I did sea glass for the turquoise ones. The yellow ones need a name. With it, Sunshine. It's the Sunshine quilt. And then I have those scrappy wonky blocks. I did a second one, and I know I'm not supposed to be working on that, but I did. I also have now this guy to put up there. All right. The other thing I'm going to do today is pick a backing for the super cute ghosts in their. Some of you may not realize these are ghosts in their Halloween costumes. See the top ghost, she's like a witch, Glenda the witch, and the bottom ghost, I named him Eddie because he looks like Eddie from the Munsters. And he's a vampire. I think Eddie was a werewolf, but this is a vampire, and I'm calling him Eddie. So they're little ghosts dressed up in their Halloween costume. So I need a backing. Let's go look. I decided I wanted to do a Halloween backing, even though I'm never going to see it. I'm going to just see if I have something. Let's go look in the other room. So here are my Halloween fabrics and things that are for this long-term project that's down here by this guy. Happy Hauntings by the Vintage Spool. You know, I've done a bunch of them. I've never started the skeleton, but I've done a bunch of the other parts. And so a lot of this is in here for that. But, you know, I've got cute things I could put on the back. But, you know, like, I think that would be good for a pillow instead, where I could actually see it. This is a wall hanging. I am never going to see the back. Same with these pumpkins. These are pretty cute. There was another. I need something like, I wish I still had the spider web, but I used that fabric for something else. There was some spider web fabric. A lot of these are smaller. There's just not enough of them. But holy cow, look at that. There's a lot of that. There's candy corn. There's gray candy corn. That might be cute for the back. But there's still, it's like none of it, there's not enough. These are smaller pieces. But this is big. This is the Gasleys, I think, right? Alexander Henry. No, Life's With. Is this the gas? No, it's not Gasleys. No, it's not, but it's funky. There we go. Oh my goodness. She's knitting. I forgot about that. Look at her knitting. Oh my goodness. She's got her purse. Here they are just hanging out. She's got her, whatever that is, wand there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to put a piece. There's plenty of this. Plenty. I'm going to put a piece of this for the backing. So I do think this will work. I mean, it's like they're not really right colors. It's red, and who cares? It's just so cute. I think they're going to get these little witch ladies. I have a lot of this. Why do I have so much of this? I assume I got it on sale somewhere and bought a whole bunch. It was from 2006. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is like 20, no, like 12 years old. Like, is that right? Oh my goodness. Do the math. So the lady here is knitting. She's my favorite. I think it's so funny. So this is going to go in the back. So what I'm going to do is base that, because I am just going to do the wave stitch. And I'm going to do it vertical. We'll see. I might actually, I may even do matchstick. This is a long vertical. So I don't know, keeping it straight-ish enough that it's not going to look wonky. I may just go ahead and do the wave stitch, but do them a little bit close. So I think that's probably what I'll do, because it's such a long stretch, and I do not want to do short, wide ones. I want to do the long ones. Okay, my friend. Can't wait to see your blocks like this, and share also, well, whatever else I told you to share today. So there you go. There you go. It's a blanket statement. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.